Yes, look at that, because I don't want my hair to be flat. We're gonna do this video. This is not really gonna be a very formal video or anything. It's just a very quick chat, a very, fun talk. As you can read from the title, it is called Be a Chaser. Let me clarify something. Be a chaser for gold and goals, not man or unnecessary stuff. So I literally wrote down what I want to talk today, and it's literally just a list like that. So everything is just gonna come off from my brain, and if I messed up, my apologies, but we're gonna move in with the video. By what I mean, being a chaser means actually chase for your goals and your gold. Your goal is basically your wealth, your money. Let me tell you something. Yes, we've all heard about I don't chase, I attract. In fact, it's true. You don't really have to go out and chase, but in order to attract, you need to know what you want. So when you know what you want, that's the main key thing. You have to know what you want. From there on, you can attract it. You attract it by manifesting it, thinking about it, visualizing about it. A lot of people make the mistake of just like saying like, I don't chase, I attract, I don't chase, I attract, but not doing anything to actually get the goal they want. For example, a new job in a new industry, or basically just leveling up. They just say, I don't chase, I attract. But if you say that but you don't actually do the work, you are literally just going to attract a bunch of wrong things. Yes, you attract, but you also need to know that you may attract a lot of wrong things if you do not know what you want. I rather chase than sit back knowing that I could have done so much more, knowing that I could have built more opportunities, chased more opportunities, position myself in a place where there are opportunities. I rather do that, I rather chase that than just sit back and doing nothing and like, yeah, I'm attracting. Yes, you need to know what you want first so you can attract the right thing. If you do not know what you want and you're just like, I'll attract whatever comes my way, then you might unintentionally attract the wrong thing. So you need to be careful of that. So when you know what you want and you start chasing that thing, I'm not saying to like literally go and chase it. No, by chasing it means like really research yourself in the things that you want, studying it, use your time on things that actually benefits you, like online courses or stuff like that. That is what I meant by chasing. But if you ask me, I'm a little bit crazy. If I were to apply for a new job, let's just say, and they did not get back to me, and I still see that job position is open and it's close by where I live or in my country, I literally would go to the office and be like, that job position is still open. Why have I not been called if I submitted my resume? I would literally do that. That's how crazy I am. Because at the end of the day, if I have already done all those things, like make the initiative, make the effort to actually get the answer why, like we haven't been called or stuff like that, then you know the reason why. To find out either why I don't get a job, or maybe if I actually go like do all that and I get that job, so it goes both ways. You could do that and magically, miraculously you get that job, or if you don't get that job, and then that's the thing, that's when I'm like, okay, if I don't get that job, maybe it's time for me to move forward to find something else. This is what I noticed also from my experience and a lot of stories that I hear, is that when somebody chase something so big, like chase so much towards the things they want, but they didn't get it, so when they already like make that work, have that work, put in that effort to get what they want, so that's basically chasing, right? Yeah, but when they don't get what they want, that one, when they start to let go of everything, that is when something bigger gets in their way, something bigger is placed in front of them. So that's why when you hear a lot of stories that yeah, I only get this when I started to let go, when I started to detach and everything. For me, I believe that they get that big opportunity placed in front of them once they start to let go, is because that they've put in a lot of work in like chasing the goals before. So that is, you know, God sees what you're doing. God sees all the work you put in, even if that's not the direction you ended up with, but he sees all the work that you've done. So that's why when you let go, detach, is when he bombed you with a bigger opportunity, with a bigger thing that is meant for you. Anyhow, before you like attract something, you have to put in the work of what you want to attract. So that's the main key. That's a very, very important key. So you have to put in the work first, even though you think that it might not lead you anywhere, but that work, God sees that work. God sees that you're putting in effort and work. The mindset of like, I'm going to be fine even if I don't get that. It's fine, it's okay, like I'm letting that go, maybe that's not something for me. And then you get hit with a really big bomb, and then you suddenly like, oh my god, where does this come from? This big opportunity, where does it come from? It's very weird, and it's very like, it doesn't make sense. How do I say, it's like the unknown. Second of all, this is a skill. If you are an expert on this, this is a freaking good skill. So you have to learn how to negotiate like your life depends on it. As a woman, I love to see negotiation as like a seduction. So it's like you're seducing someone to not follow what you want them to do. It's like seduce them in like being more lenient towards you, or being more like okay, fine, whatever this person wants, you know, I'll just give that to them. Think like, okay, if you're negotiating something, like when I'm negotiating something, it's as if I have like 30 minutes or an hour left to live, and I need that. I really have to have that. So I negotiate as if my life depends on it, even if you know it's still okay if you don't get that. But still, by doing that, it's building your skill, it's building on your negotiation skill. So the next time you negotiate, you know better. Next time you negotiate, always negotiate. Like what, in every conversation or whatever, always just negotiate. You will never know what you will get, because like when you go into the business world, and either you're a business developer or you are a sales consultant, PR, you will always be talking to clients, and you will always be talking to people. And when you're doing business deals, pitching your elevator pitch, or what kind of pitch you need to present to your boss or something like that, there's always going to be a negotiation happening. For example, you presented your pitch, and then your boss is trying to negotiate something with you, either to just play you, or you know, sometimes people will always do this in business. They will like test you to see if you're flexible, or if you're standing firm on your ground. People test each other a lot. So that's why you need to be really alert and need to know how to negotiate good. Let's just say your boss attacks you with a negotiation something, and then you need to be, if you do not know how to counter attack it, you're gonna be like lost. So when he try to negotiate with you, or it's not even just your boss, even it's like a client, your client trying to negotiate you, you know, okay, I'm talking, okay, if it's in simpler terms, you go to a market, right? And you as a customer, as a client, want to buy, for example, in a bulk, and obviously we will all negotiate. For example, like, oh, if I buy 3 big packs, can I get another one cheaper or for free or discount? We always will negotiate. That's in the simplest term. So in a business, people always try to negotiate with each other. So that is why learning negotiation skills is very, very important. So if you take business classes, and if you take business management in university, they will always teach you this as well, negotiation skills. So if you're not from a business background, it's okay, girlie, I'm telling you right now. Okay, moving on to our third point, First impression, again, this is very, very, very important. You might not think first impressions are important, but let me tell you something. Humans are quick to judge. We all are quick to judge. Even when you're on social media and you see something that maybe you've never seen it, and you might not be aware of it. You already maybe put that person in a box. You already categorize this person or categorize this video into something this is. For example, if it's like a content video and it's a science-based video, your mind already knows that, oh, this is a science-based, and it's already put it in a box that this is like science information. You may not be aware of it. So because of that, humans are quick to judge, and humans are quick to put you in a box. So when I say first impression is very important, so when you meet people, right, new people, this is why it's very important for you to know yourself and how you want to present yourself to other people. Honestly, I love to meet people, and I just love to try to understand what kind of people they are, what kind of person they are. I have met people that has strong character in the beginning. I have met people who are a little bit on the reserved side, a little bit, we can see that they are quite more sensitive. A few people are just, they are not aware of themselves. I'm just truly sorry, but it's the truth. You have to know what kind of person you want to present yourself to the world, to the new people you meet. So for example, I want to appear very, very chic, very charismatic, very charming when I meet new people. So I practice myself to be that when I meet new people. When meeting new people, it's not that it's not that like you always have to know what the right thing is to say. You just need to know what not to say. For example, obviously when you meet new people, you wouldn't want to trauma dump on them, or you don't want to appear too overly sensitive, or like there's like this business ethics you would know once you get into business. It's okay, everyone will learn. I have met a person who, when I first met, they would just, I don't mind if people would tell me their story. Like, tell me your story, I don't mind. But once you understand the difference between someone telling you their life story versus when someone's trauma dump on you, it's very obvious. So you don't want to be, suddenly you don't want to be the person that trauma dumps on everyone when they first met, especially not when you're doing business. It's because that humans, yeah, anywhere you go, not even in the business world only, everywhere you go, humans are quick to judge. And it sometimes take them a while, or maybe like numerous time meeting you face to face for them to change their mind, to change their judgment, towards you. Yeah, for example, if someone meets someone and they, in their mind, they already categorize you as, this person needs a therapist, trauma dumping, this person is not considerate, is not a considerate person, does not like to help people. They already judge you in that thing. They put you in a box. I'm not saying that you should care what people say about you or what people think of you, judge of you, but it's just like, because in business, people are looking for allies, people are looking for values. People don't waste time on things that will lower down their value. Let me just say it as that. As harsh as it is the truth. All right, I'm not trying to gatekeep, I'm not trying to how do I say, sugarcoat or make anyone feel better, because it's the truth. Or like trying to make someone feel better, but it's not the truth. No, I'm in this channel, I'm talking about the truth of what will happen, what you will encounter, and what you might encounter in the future. If you are in university and in working environment or just starting to get into the working environment, I highly suggest you focus on your LinkedIn profile. Even though you are a creative student, even if you are in the artistic industry, I was in the creative industry, I was in the artistic industry, and it's very, very important, and you have to start very, very young. Tips that I can give is volunteering, online courses. There are a lot of online courses out there. Build up your portfolio if you're a creative student. Even if you're not a creative student, build your portfolio. Have a website full of your projects, passion projects, people you've worked with, or just simple small trinkets that you've done here and there. You might think that it's not useful, but just put that in your portfolio. And last but not least, I think this video is gonna be very, very short. It's not gonna be that long. Is that good girls seldom make history. A lot of businesswomen say this. Like, they would say good girls seldom make history. What I'm trying to say is not be a bad girl, not go out and steal stuff, not try to kick somebody. No. It is being assertive, speak your mind, speak your opinion in a very, polite and mindfulness way, not like you trying to shout at somebody like what you're thinking. No, stand firm on your ground, not easily swayed, not easily influenced by anyone. Know that you have the rights to your own thinking as well. You have the rights to your own opinion as well. Do not believe every single thing you see on social media. Have some of your own thinking, your own critical thinking. Have boundaries and have standards. This is very important. Have standards, have boundaries, because if you don't have any of that, you are going to be all over the places, because you're like, for example, let me give you an example again. A low quality experience is right there, and a high quality experience is right there. You do not have any standard and boundaries, and you're like, what am I supposed to do? I just want to experience everything. I want to do everything. I want to be everything. Low quality experience requires very minimal energy, but high quality experience requires quite a high energy. So you're like, okay, you know what, I don't care, let me just do the low quality experience. So you do the low quality experience. It can be anything. Use your imagination, think low quality experience. You've used your energy on this, and then when you finish it, you're like, okay, I can do the high quality experience now. You wanted to do the high quality experience. It's either you have lost this opportunity or you do not have enough energy to do the high quality experience. Think of it like a video game. When you have money, right? You think like, okay, I have a lot of money, I'm just gonna spend it on here a little bit, but then you don't have enough money to buy the actual thing that you are supposed to buy, and then you have to wait a little longer, get a lot of money, and then that requires time. If you understand what I mean, thank God. If you don't, it's okay. Anyhow, that is it. I just literally have this today, like the bullet points of like the things that I said today. That is it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. For those who managed to get to this end, I am grateful for you. Have a blessed weekend, have a blessed week, month, everything, forever, and I'll see you guys in my next video.